Odin, the All-Father of Norse mythology, gazes into the well of Mimir, a sacred source of wisdom. Determined to uncover hidden knowledge, he resolves to walk among mortals in disguise. Accompanied by his ravens, Hugin, Thought, and Munin, Memory, Odin prepares to leave Asgard. This journey reflects his relentless pursuit of wisdom, even at great personal cost. At Odin's earlier sacrifice of an eye for a drink from Mimir's well, his quest will test human virtues and reveal truths about the impending Ragnarok. Shedding his divine form, Odin transforms into a weary old traveler, a hunched figure clad in a tattered cloak, wide-brimmed hat, and leaning on a wooden staff. This disguise, known as Grimnir, allows him to move unnoticed among humans. The staff, carved with runes, subtly hints at his power. Ravens follow from afar, his silent watchers. This metamorphosis underscores Odin's mastery of magic, satyr, and his willingness to humble himself for wisdom, a recurring theme in Norse myths. Odin arrives at a remote Viking village, its wooden huts dusted with snow. Knocking on a door, he tests the villagers' hospitality, a sacred Norse virtue. Suspicion lingers in their eyes. Famine and raids have made them wary of strangers. Odin observes their fears, noting how survival overshadows generosity. This encounter mirrors the myth of Vafthrudnismal, where Odin, in disguise, challenges giants to verbal duels to uncover truths. Here, mortals unknowingly face a god's judgment. Inside a roaring longhouse, Odin sits among warriors, listening to a skald's sagas. The tales speak of bravery, betrayal, and forgotten gods, fragments of history intertwined with myth. Odin, silent but attentive, sips mead, his presence unnoticed. These stories, passed down orally, are a treasure trove of cultural memory. The scene echoes Havamal, where Odin advises, "The wise man learns from the words of others." His patience here contrasts with his often ruthless pursuit of knowledge. On a bloodied battlefield, Odin kneels beside a dying berserker, whispering runic spells to ease his passing. The warrior, in his final breath, reveals the location of a hidden shrine, an ancient tree carved with runes. Berserkers, believed to channel Odin's fury in battle, often held esoteric knowledge. This moment mirrors Odin's role as a psychocomp, guiding souls to Valhalla while extracting secrets. The scene underscores the duality of his nature, both compassionate and calculating. Odin finds the tree, a towering Yggdrasil-like oak covered in glowing runes. These symbols, ancient even by Viking standards, hold prophecies of Ragnarok. Odin traces them, his fingers sparking with magic. The runes, akin to those from the Elder Futhark alphabet, were believed to hold cosmic power. This shrine, likely a place of pagan worship, ties into Norse shamanistic practices. Odin's discovery here foreshadows the inevitable doom he seeks to prevent, yet cannot escape. In a bone-strewn cave, Odin consults a seeress, a Volva, who enters a trance. She speaks of Fenrir's chains breaking, the sun turning black, and brother slaying brother, Ragnarok's grim tableau. This mirrors the Völuspá, where Odin forces a dead seeress to reveal fate's design. The Volva's prophecy, though fragmented, confirms Odin's fears. His efforts to delay the end are futile. The scene highlights Norse fatalism. Even gods are bound by destiny. Back in the village, a chieftain, wary of the wanderer's prolonged stay, tears off Odin's hat, exposing his piercing blue eye. Gasps erupt. The All-Father stands revealed. This moment echoes myths where Odin's disguises fail, such as Grimness Mall, where King Geirrod tortures him before realizing his divinity. The betrayal underscores human frailty. Even those Odin sought to enlighten turn against him, blinded by fear. The gods' interventions often breed unintended consequences. As the chieftain's men advance, Odin raises his staff, summoning a thunderstorm. Ravens descend, creating a smokescreen of feathers and mist. He vanishes into the tempest, leaving the villagers in awe. This escape mirrors Odin's mastery of weather magic, a trait shared by Norse gods like Thor. The storm, both literal and symbolic, represents the chaos Odin embodies, a harbinger of change, feared yet revered. His departure leaves unanswered questions and lingering dread. Odin returns to Asgard, his ravens whispering the gathered secrets into his ears. The well of Mimir shimmers with newfound insights. Yet Odin's face is grim. The prophecy of Ragnarok looms larger, his knowledge a double-edged sword. This concludes his journey, but the cyclical nature of Norse mythology ensures no true resolution, only preparation for the inevitable. The scene echoes Völuspá's closing lines. Now she sinks down, but Odin knows the doom is near.